facilities, they built this part. This is flour mills. You've probably gathered flour mills. This was actually
Oh.
Right, so you look above your head, you can see what I'm meaning about missing drawers, holes, the open lip shafts and so on. So this is all stripped out like it was when it was this part of the building was first built in the early 1950s. Now heavily automated, these mills. As I said, the flour comes in by, the wheat comes in by ship. That's how lovely this flour. And there's this great suction pipe from this building. So this building, you know, and whatever guise it is, for those guises, but this is 1930s photograph, it's a big point, you see. Like a great vacuum operation. And the wheat is sucked up from the ships via these great pipes that are put into position. So it means human hands don't touch this wheat that's coming off the ships. And then it goes into, there was a massive silo, which was basically on this side of the building, that kept it, the wheat. And then that would go on to various machines and conveyor belts which would wash it and dry it to sort it out and take off all the husk. Certain parts you can't use for flour, but that can be used in other things such as cattle feed and dog food. So that was transferred to that part of the building. Now even in that part of the building, this cattle feed, you know, it's often falsified by a lot of bitumen. dog biscuits, and yeah, all the packaging, all these various machines. There was obviously machines grinding the wheat. There were floors where people were making the sacks, seamstresses, the sacks as it was at the time. There was a whole army of lorries, as you saw in that first photograph. The mechanics, the marine engineers working on the ships, and all the equipment out there, and all the equipment in here. As I say, it was highly mechanised. Yeah, this is an image. Well, luckily someone I know who worked here for Spillers. They had mills all around the country, large ones in Cardiff and Bristol and elsewhere. But this is the current building. Parts of it have still been demolished. You can see the dock there, various unloading machinery there. By appointment to Her Majesty the Queen, there you see. Looking closely at that is not for the flour, that's for the pet food, dog food. For the corgis, maybe. Yeah. Doggies, yeah. So, yeah, there you go, there's a lovely Spillers van there. Look at that dog on the top there, yeah? Yeah. Very Nipper-esque, isn't it? Yeah. HMV fans, yeah. And what else we got here? So yeah, you can see those walls, the cream and green. That was their, that was all their colour scheme. Now somebody from Spillers gave me a 1970s in-house brochure that shows all that, the green and creams looking a little bit. Yeah, not quite so glorious these days, but there it was. Yeah. As I say, all this, yeah, there were a lot of staff in total, but still, yeah, not as many as you'd think, because it's all these machines. And yeah, they say human hands didn't touch it from the time it came off the boat to made into flour. And then, yeah, that is there. It's going into sort of household. What you'd have in the larder, but there were lorries taking, it was going down chutes into the back of lorries, and then, going off the bulk, various bakeries. And Spillers did have bakeries, one down in Croydon, the Wonder Loaf they made down there, amongst other places. They had bakeries here as well, but that was just to test every batch, a model bakery. Right, this is something this is what some people might be expecting in here. This sort of thing. But these photographs were just before they cleared it out. Now, I go in a lot of places on my own and made a career out of it. Taking photographs, busting into places on the sly. But you certainly wouldn't have public tours taking people around here for health and safety. We're all listening here, plus there's always asbestos and so on. And some areas of the floor, they're still taking those. Yeah, they're like chutes really for the grains to go down. And when some of those have been taken out, there was still lots of holes in the floors and such. And it was highly dangerous. That has all been removed. They have kept a few items, put them in storage somewhere, so I'm told. And there's a few that hit some walls. See here, this is Keep. Oh yeah, you can see it just over there, and that wall there says Keep. And whatever was above that, they've taken it away and put it in storage. What we'll do is go into this next room here and overlook the exhibit centre.
Let me just go.
Really, that was the sort of opportunity when I've been on tours of bands and so on. So we didn't really get much chance. So there's a lot of people doing that sort of thing. Yeah.
said, what's wrong with you? It's like, so you'll be carrying me then. It's all right.
There was a lift now.
There's no lift.
There was one there, but
We've got the ropes up here, we'll let you down one at a time.
right, there was some sort of lift as well that you could. It was like almost a conveyor belt type thing that people could sit on that would take them up as well.
Oh.
And it was continuously moving. And,
I like that.
Well, I've heard, I haven't got the full story, but somebody on social media, and you don't always believe that on social media, but someone died in that apparently when it was fully operational where it Spurs.
And move those sorts of things.
Yeah.
Well, it's something that's pretty dark in here with lights. I love it, you know, it's a good bit of exercise. Yeah. Maybe the dental treatment not coming out for this week. Hello, on City.
Ooh.
I'm not supposed to be looking at that. It's nothing much because you can see it from up there in a way. Yeah. Yeah, this is a bit something with that night. Metal stairs. Karen, you like that?
I'm fine, I'm still here.
See some of the things I've been doing lately, I tell you, you know, yeah.
Do I want to know?
Derelict mansion down in Beckenham I heard about, and they've had a couple of massive fires, and yeah, and there's 3 fences basically to get over, and you know, and you have to go up this metal steps up the side of the building, and yeah, climb in for a window into a place that could just collapse any second. Apart from that, it was quite safe. No public tours in there. Right, we'll all try to keep together here, folks. If we could all move up, please. You know, I just have to go totally offline with doing these, and one of the things is, you know, we have to keep everyone pretty much together to ensure no one wanders off. And once somebody did wander off, well, they didn't wander off, they couldn't make it any further because of steps, and they just had to stay on. But yeah, then they weren't happy about that. The council beat, you know, we should have all gone down or something. It wasn't my fault, but the person who said it.
You lose when you lose eight.
Better views up here. Yeah, this is when I was Darryl, didn't I?
How steep is this thing?
Bit of fresh air. I think guys and these guys come down from Derby, there, and they come from Bedford, and like, we'll all end up having a few drinks at the end as well, and a bit of a social.
Yeah, you need to get on the main.
So,
What? Why are you laughing at me? It's just how I walk.
yeah, they're going to move out, I think, by the end of the year by Tower Bridge. So they're moving there, which used to be Siemens. But they're beyond schedule and over budget, so it's a bit of an embarrassment. I can't say too much because it's organised by all these people. And Lowell, original Abraham Lowell site over there. There's a big golden syrup tin on the corner of the building. Just about focus on that. They make a million tins of golden syrup a month now. Tate and Lowell up the road as well. You can see their chimneys. They've got a great wharf there where all this sugar cane comes in from all around the world. One of the last big working wharves in London. Well, yeah, they're doing something down there, but that looks like something a bit more industrial, doesn't it? Perhaps it's lithium mines here or something, you know. This is marshland anyway. This was marshland. There's nothing like. There's been questions at least this side of the barrier, only just. If you go up Woolwich, that does get flooded sometimes. The roads, and over the other side in Charlton, you can just about see a ship over there. That's the old Mersey ferry. Ferry across the Mersey. The Royal Iris. That is just over there. You can't really see it too clearly, but between the the other side.
We were looking for biscuits.
You have to go through sort of a industrial estate.
That's why we did.
What's Point Road.
We went past all the concrete places.
Oh, so that was further
That's
down.
further down,
Did you go to Angren Oak as well? There's a nice little pub along there. I do some private photography sometimes along that bit, it's just a bit of dereliction. We'll do that occasionally, end up in the Angren Oak. So we're all changing along here, folks, all the new builds. They've purified the land apparently. Careful what I say. But that's where Crescent Wharf was over there, at the explosion. There's Fison's, ICI, there's a place called Dick's Asbestos Works. Loads of these sort of chemical firms. Big creosote firm over there. They built the latest block, the white block there at the end. There was a stench of creosote in the air to unearth loads of the dumping site. Make the creosote, they didn't have mains water, so they just dug a massive borehole. Water table went down as a result, because everyone had boreholes along here. The water table goes down, so they just dump all their crap in there before it goes down and bury it. Mr. Livingston opened that park to a great, fanfare in the year 2000, saying, they're taking 20 years to purify the site and so on, and decontaminated now, and then I think they're that deep enough.
So you might know, because I remember we came across it a few years ago when they were developing then. I could see that there was one. So I presume that was where all
because my Lost Rivers stuff I do and all that, and I looked at how much everyone was using and pumping up every hour and so on. I thought that's got to be that, that's got to be that, and there's a sense of creosote. Then afterwards, people started writing there in the papers, oh yeah, they've been archaeologists and now discovered this. If I was building there, I'd know straight away. You know. If you're buying a house in London, ask me first, because I know where the boreholes and Lost Rivers are. Yeah. So, yeah, wonderful sites up here. I really hope there'll be got a little paddling pool down here if you fancy it.